Hello YouTube, this is ChardarYuGiOh playing some more Marincess on YGO Omega. Opponent gets to go first, which so far has proven to be pretty bad for our deck. Opponent looks like they're playing Swordsoul, Emergence, grab Longyan, normal Moyi, reveal Longyan. Tactics has a lot of potential here. Summons the Swordsoul token. Playtested this matchup a little bit while I was in Chicago, and Swordsoul seemed pretty commanding, honestly. Moyi, draw card, Grandmaster, search, Blackout. Like, any deck that depends on a field spell, Swordsoul is a pretty solid matchup against, and then Vishuda is really, really good. Longyan summons a token. See if they make... Alright, makes Sinister Sovereign. Burns for 12. Sets a card, probably Blackout, and passes. Standby main. Normal summon Spring Girl. Yeah, this feels like it will be very difficult for our deck to beat without hand traps. Slug on 1, Spring Girl on 2. Do we have any generic links? So we need Water Charmer plus something if we want to get Longyan off the board. Not looking good. Opponent thinking if they want to negate. If they negate the Slug, I don't feel like we do much of... Alright, opponent has Veiler. That we can stop with Called By. We need our opponent to use at least one negate. Alright, banish the Veiler. Slug gets back Spring Girl. Activate Triple Tactics Talent to take control of a monster. Moyi is a water, so that could be relevant. Opponent chains Sinister, burns us for another 12. We take Sinister. Do we just Desires now? Banish 10. Opponent has an Ash. So opponent had a pretty solid hand. So we're going to go to battle. If our opponent decides to black out, we clear the board. We're pretty okay with that. If our opponent lets the attack go through, we turn off the blackout for a turn. Declare attack. I think we're pretty okay with either way this goes. Alright, opponent is going to black out, targets Grandmaster. We get to chain Longyan. I guess giving our opponent a token is probably not the best, but opponent is going to be really nice. Chain Grandmaster. Banish Longyan to negate. We go to main phase 2, activate Spring Girl, banish the Slug, special Spring Girl, special Sea Angel, search Dive, activate Dive, target Spring Girl, link summon Anemone, activate Anemone, target Spring Girl. search, well, summon triangle, anemone, target Spring Girl, set wave, pass the turn, opponent specials Ecclesia, activates Ecclesia, summons Taya. And now I don't think it matters what happens because our opponent's going to banish Blackout, and then even if we negate, they still get a token. Frustrating. I think we really need our hand traps against this deck. Like, no hand traps just is never going to be good enough to beat Swordsoul. And then opponent also went first and had Ash and Valor. So like there's a lot that went wrong for us this game. So opponent didn't have Valor, we could still call by the Ecclesia. And like I was saying earlier, the Sinister Sovereign is pretty good against a link-based deck that also depends on a field spell. Opponent bounces our Anemone. And now I think we're just dead because our opponent can search Grandmaster. Taya mills at Hara, grabs back Vishuda. They can search Longyon. Alternatively, they haven't normal summoned. They can search Moyi. Taya can dump Ashuna, which can summon Shathana to make an... Yeah, we're dead in a million different ways. On to game 2. We're going to bring in Gozen match. We're going to maybe... Do we want Token Collector going first? I guess it's probably better than Valor. Actually, probably better than Ogre. So this deck is playing Heavenly Circle, then Ogre and Valor aren't great. Run it like that. We get to go first. That makes a big difference in this matchup. Activate Mining, pitch Token Collector, search Blue Tang. Normal Blue Tang, effective Blue Tang, dump Seahorse. Summon Blue Slug. Chainlink 1 Slug. Target Seahorse. Chainlink 2 Blue Tang. Have yet to miss on Blue Tang, which has felt pretty nice. Grab Pascalis. Activate Seahorse, special Seahorse. Summon Sea Angel, activate Sea Angel, search Battle Ocean. Summon Coral Anemone. Activate Coral Anemone, target Blue Tang. Summon Coral Triangle, activate Anemone, target Seahorse. Activate Coral Triangle, pitch Seahorse, search Wave. Activate the Ocean, set Wave, set Called By. Pass the turn. Oh. We didn't have another extender. We probably should have equipped to the Coral Triangle. I always wait to activate the Battle Ocean, so I'm going for Argonaut, but wasn't thinking that we didn't have a way to get to Argonaut. Opponent gives us a Kaiju, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway, and now we're on just Called By. Okay, so played it badly. Definitely should have had the Battle Ocean first. But opponent having a Kaiju means it really doesn't matter. Special summons Adhara. Link summons into Monk. Okay, not... Activates Vessel. Ideally, they search Adhara, I think. Alright, dumps Vishuddha. Searches Ashuna. That's all fine. Vishuddha, target. The target called... Alright, targets their Kaiju. Called by target Adhara. Opponent gets their Kaiju back. Has a Moyi. Effective Moyi reveals Ashuna. And now I'm pretty sure we're dead. Actually... Oh, wasn't thinking about having Token Collector. Alright, summon Token Collector. Opponent Ghost Mourner to negate Token Collector. Now I'm pretty sure we're dead. So, Synchro Summon into Grandmaster, draw a card, search Longyan. Effective Longyan, discard the Ashuna. Make Baron, burn for 12. Baron, pop Token Collector, 1,000, 28, 3,000. Yeah, we're dead. Alright, misplayed with the Battle Ocean, but this deck is not beating a Kaiju. The Ghost Mourner, this is the second time since we're playing Marincess we've seen this deck, and it's been really good once and then only kind of okay the first time. But this to negate Token Collector has felt very impactful. Maybe we'll have to revisit this card a little bit. And we're going to concede, save some time for us and our opponent. GG.